Start off with Gabe Bach from TexAgs.com.
Hey, buddy, if you could just take us through individually, had 12 tackles, couple tackles for loss, and you've been racking up double-digit tackle totals here through the first half of the season. Just how hooked up do you feel you are individually right now at the linebacker spot?
I mean, I never think about it individually. I always, put it back on my D line. Those guys up front, they just make it easy for me to run free. They do a great job. And, I think it all started back at practice. We demand practice on ourselves very heavily. If we prepare the right way in practice, and the game on Saturday, it's just given. And, that's what we've been doing, and we got to continue to keep doing that.
All right, your next question is from Kirk Bowles at the Austin American-Statesman.
Buddy, what would you say has impressed you the most about the way y'all are playing right now? And do the players even allow themselves to even think about getting in the playoffs since we'll be in November tomorrow?
We try not to get carried away in the playoffs. We try to focus on, what we can control, and, what we can control is, going out and getting better every day. And, one of the things that most impressed me is, how we continue to play no matter what the score is, no matter what's going on, and no matter how tired we are, we're going to keep playing. That's just the culture Coach Fisher is building around here. We playing with that pride and that grit and, that toughness. And, just go back to practice. The way we practice, the effort we play with, and, that's what it's all about.
All right, next up is Jennifer Streeter from the Battalion, and then Zach.
Hey, buddy. Kind of a two-part question here. How did you feel about Leon's performance, and also funny question about his orange gloves as well?
Leon, I think he's made great strides from last year. That's one of the great things about football. A player getting better. The growth of a player, and not only a player of a human being. He's getting better on and off the field, and I love it. And I think he did a lot of great things for us tonight. It's big. Communication is big. The outsiders don't actually notice how much communication goes on, but I think those guys did a great job for us.
And then were his orange gloves just for Halloween?
Oh, yeah. It's Leon. He always got to do something extra. He's probably one of the most extra guys on the team. But, it's all fun and games. And, he's all about hard work, and he's dedicated to the grind, So, him wearing orange gloves for Halloween, we got to be 100% behind him.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we've got a couple more questions. Let's go to Zach Taylor and then Gabe Bach.
Buddy, it seemed like early on it was a little difficult to get to Felipe Franks, but you guys started really hitting home on that in the second half. So how important was it to get to him, and how elusive could he be at times?
I think he's a great athlete, and he know how to, find space and run with the ball and get yards with his feet, and those guys, I think they do a great job of tempo. I think they do a great job of, getting back to the ball, putting pressure on the defense to hurry up and get set and get the communications out. That's what it's all about, being able to get set, and, those you got to give it to them. Hats off to them guys. They came out and competed, and, they competed to the end of the game. That team is very tough, and, that's what it's all about. And, man, just for me individually, I'm sure from the rest of my teammates, those guys, they're tough, and they came out to play, and, they gave us a great fight.
Thanks.
Our last question on the queue is from Gabe Bach from TexAgs.com.
Yeah, speaking of sacks, buddy, late first half, how big was that Tyree Johnson sack on third down? It pushed them back. They attempted a 49-yard field goal. They missed it. It preserved a 14-point halftime lead. How big was that one play?
I mean, that's huge. You talk about, the momentum of, getting a sack, how I can slow the momentum down, with those guys being a tempo offense, it slows everything down, it let the defense, okay, settle in, and we can calm down, communicate, get the communications off and talk to each other, all be on the same page. So, if we making plays like that, we can, take them off their schedule, and, that's huge, and we got to continue to keep doing that.
All right, that's all the questions I got for you, buddy. Thank you.